That's right, a very special day for Joey Aguilar. A venue like Neyland Stadium and being the starting quarterback. I talked to him about that honor. He's got 25 strong from California with his parents in the stands to root for him. All very exciting, but he told me part of the job is managing those expectations and the excitement, the emotions. But he's part of that fraternity of very honorable quarterbacks at Tennessee, like Peyton Manning, who reached out to him after his winning debut against Syracuse to congratulate him. He said it was pretty awesome to hear from the sheriff himself. What a great performance for your team. Another one here at Davis Wade. You talked about wanting to get that defense back in check. You got to ring that turnover bell 3 times. How does it feel?
That was huge for us. Turnover, so proud of that group.
That's right, you also wanted to get the run game going again. You multiplied the rushing yards 4 times over, 6 on the ground. What is it that's getting everything clicking?
Yeah, I think we're going to need our run game in a huge way as we continue to move forward.
That's right, you have conference play in just 2 weeks. You can feel the energy. I know you like to keep the emotions in check, but you can feel it. What is your message to the SEC right now?
It is.
He was actually carried entirely off into the tent. All the guys went over to check in on him, which is very telling for a team with 54 new players. It looks like it's going to be his left foot. He is going to be carted off. He's not going to the hospital. He's getting x-rayed. It looked pretty rough on him. Coach, you're rearing to go. Year 4, another season under the lights here at the Swamp. What do you want to see in the first few minutes to get the season started?
Yeah, just good, clean, quality football.
Coach, you got some momentum coming in down here. You also talked a lot about wanting to make plays on this big of a stage for your guys. What do you need to finish this one out? And you can see Coach Lebby has continuously put confidence in his team after the struggles of last year, after the massive win that brought the program back. He said that was a must-win win. It was tough to admit, but this is the first time they've really felt life at this program since the passing of Coach Mike Leach. And this is something that the team wanted to signal to not just the SEC, but the country, that the Mississippi State Bulldogs are back.
Joey Aguilar, he's now standing by with Stephanie Otey.
Joey, 72 points, a history made for you in your debut at Neyland Stadium with 25 of your family and friends over there from California. How does it feel?
I just want to give all glory to God. Good game, good win, a lot of stuff to clean up, but really exciting.
288 yards for you just in the first half. That's more than you got in week 1 against Syracuse. How do you keep the momentum going?
You just keep stacking days, you know what I mean?
Stephanie for more on Seth Davis.
Yeah, you guys saw all the emotions, extra excitement on the sideline for him. He was injured 2 years ago in the Egg Bowl. I just talked to the trainer. It was a very low percentage of him returning. To have a moment like that really got the team back on their feet, reiterating, Mississippi State, are they back? Guys, are they back?
Not used to this type of environment, Stephanie.
That's right, Jay. This is not your typical game week for the Long Island Sharks. They don't even have lights at their practice facility. They actually had to get creative. They moved into their campus gym, setting up 4 giant speakers, blasting Florida's fight song and crowd noise to simulate this crowd in an SEC environment. Coaches had to tell players that every call has to be made with signals only. Ron Cooper, he knows what it's like in these environments, and he warned his players, you have to anticipate this initial shock.
Stephanie is standing by with Josh Heupel.
Coach, stellar performance on offense, 427 yards total through the first half. What did you see that you liked the most here?
Man, I'm going to be honest, I thought we were really sloppy.
Talked to Jacoby Criswell and Cade McNamara earlier this week, and they admitted to me and they laughed about it. They said it was pretty awkward when they both arrived, both having veteran experience from the Power 4, but it was all because of Coach Healy taking in that extra transparency, having the personability with him that helped build this no-ego mentality for the team. There's no poison for them. I talked to Josh Dobbs about the last time they beat Georgia. I saw the highlight reel, the Hail Mary, and I sent it to him. He said it's always good to see that video, but it actually wasn't intended for Jawan Jennings. It was actually designed for Josh Malone. Wide receivers coach Zach Azani switched Jennings to the left during the timeout, and the rest we know is history. But Jawan says he still relives it every single day. He actually chucked the ball down the field. He was so hyped up. Josh made sure that that moment in history was not lost. It's actually still at his parents' house. Safe and well kept. Coach, 3 back-to-back touchdowns from your quarterback, DJ Lagway, shaking the dust off of that injury. How does it feel seeing him out there like that?
Yeah, no doubt he's a little rusty, you can see, but defense is playing outstanding, and we've capitalized. We've got to clean up the missed field goals, but in general, there's a lot to fix here at halftime.
That's right, more confidence in your defense. You've been talking about wanting a championship defense. How does this set the tone?
No, it's good. It's what you would hope would be the score at halftime.
And a phenomenal one-hand catch from your true freshman as well. Best of luck in the second half,
what
Coach.
a play, man. BB3. He's going to make a lot more in the future.
That's right. Thank you so much, Coach.
All right, you got it.
I have Coach Ron Cooper over here. You told me to be proud of this team. You wanted to see at least 90% effort. What do you need to get on the board tonight? Coach, you guys have not lost that momentum from last week and getting the ground game going as well. What did you see that you liked the most here?
Yeah, I think we did. We had a good mix. Need that in the second half.
You guys have kept that speed as well. What do you need to see as you guys get in this rotation coming in the half?
Yeah, I just want to see.
Two quarterbacks that are extremely promising. What can you make of your true freshman, Tramel Jones Jr.?
I think Tramel did a great job today stepping up.
For him to come out there and do that today, that's great for the team.
The future of this program looks incredibly bright. True freshman Bernard Brown III, one-handed touchdown, and it looked difficult. That is something you can't quite coach. What do you guys see in practice every single week? This coaching staff is not only training these guys this hard, they had me running sprints. I was trying to find defensive coordinator Coleman Holtzler, and we weren't able to find him, but we did talk to him earlier this week about how they celebrate and how they motivate the guys on the defense with all the struggles they had last year. That's a pretty tough job to walk into every single day. And he said that because of Coach Lebby, the confidence he has in every individual, that he stayed committed to him. He kept all 10 toes all on the ground. Those were his words exactly. That's been something that Coach Heupel has been preaching this season. The young guys don't have time to be young. They have a very young roster. You guys have talked about it earlier in the broadcast. And when I asked him about it, about getting the pressure early on, he flat out said they just don't have the time. They're rising to the occasion. And the veterans are leading the way. As you could see, he was the first one greeted by everyone. There was a lot of extra love, really helping to bring the young guys up in this one.